Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Car Help For You. So in today's video, we're working on a Nissan, as you can see just over there. What this is a Nissan Qashqai. It is on a 2011 plate, and what I'm going to show you how to do is change the fuel filter. So I've done mine. I didn't think about making the video. It's quite hard to get the camera in position, so I'll just put it here. So I have done mine, but I'll explain to you how to do it, and you don't need to watch me how to do it because it's quite straightforward. So all you need to do is go ahead and remove them two bolts that are there, which are 13. Take them off. You then really need to remove the pipes that are on top. So you've got this pipe here that's going over the top here, and then you've got this pipe here that's going into the bulb at the back over there. So what you do to remove these is either side they have a pin. So as it's not a pin, like a push tab. So they've got a green one this side, and on that side it's got a green one as well. They're all like that. So what you do is you pinch them in together and you pull it backwards, and what happens is that'll come out of the way when the camera decides to focus, and then the same with that one, and you pull it back. So now you've got them out of the way. This is loose. You just wiggle it about a little bit and it comes upwards. So you've got the pipes out there, you've got the nut, you take the cage or metal framing as you call it away, and now what you're going to have is you're going to have 1, 2 and 3. If you haven't done it before and it's your first time, there's not wrong with that, but just take a picture of the pipes just in case you get them mixed up. It's not really that easy to get them mixed up because they are kind of like positioned in their own ways. But if you take a picture, you'll remember how to do it. It'll be a bit easier for you. So take the cage off. Oh, one more thing. When you do take the pipes off, do expect some fuel to come out. It is common. If you look, we've got some fuel just sitting down there, some sitting on top of here, some actually on the cage. You can see the difference there. It's nothing to worry about. What you can do is you can either clean it up with a rag, a cloth, a tissue paper, or if you've got some brake cleaner, just spray away with a bit of brake cleaner. It's nothing really majorly to worry about. So once you've got the cage out of the way, you've got two pipes that are coming underneath the cage, and they are them two there. So you need to take them two pipes off, and then the one straight opposite, take that one off. This white thing in the middle that's got like a metal thing on it, you don't need to worry about it. Just disconnect your pipes because your new filter will come with them. So once you've done them, if you look down here, if I shine a light, it might make things a bit more easier. So you've got a little white clip over here. Squeeze this side of them two with like a thin head pliers, like something like that basically, like a needle nose pliers type of thing. And what you do is you just pop it out that way, and you do the same with the one down there, except you don't need to take the white clip off of that one. The pipe just pulls forward itself. So now we've got everything off the actual filter. The filter will just lift up. It is just sat underneath these two bolts. The filter will lift up. Once the filter lifts up, it is tied into a metal bracket, which I'm just trying to focus into the camera. You can only just see it. There we are. So it's literally just down here. And what that is a 10 mm bolt. So you can either take it off while it's in the car, but since you've got all that off, you can just lift. Since you've got all this off, you can just lift this entire thing out and do it like that. So once you've got that out there, you loosen that off, and you do have to open the bracket a little bit because it's been tight for so long. It won't free up itself. So what you need to do is just open it up a little bit, and then the filter will pop out. Obviously, get rid of this filter. When you do get rid of this filter, if you are wanting to take the diesel out of it, or you're wanting to drain the diesel before you put it away, we've got a special type of bin that we shot ours into, so we don't need to drain it. But if you do need to drain it, at the bottom of the filter there's like a little black screw. You just loosen that off. You can do it with your hands. If you don't want to do it with your hands, we sometimes use that if we get stuck, which is a needle nose pliers, but you don't need to, like I said. You can just loosen it off with your hands and drain the fuel out, and then shut your filter away or whatever you want to do with it. Filter's made out of metal. What type of metal, I've got no clue, so it is quite a strong one. So when you get your new one, you do everything in reverse order. So first thing you're going to do is put the bracket on. It helps if you've got some mole grips just to clamp the bracket back together, put the bolt through, tighten the bolt back up, put it into the car then. So over them two holes, them two studs that are sticking out, you put it onto them, and then you clip these two pipes back into the bracket. That white one there, you clip that in, and the pipe's already on that, so you clip that one back in. You don't need to worry about this pipe, and you don't need to worry about this pipe. Leave them two out of the way. Put the bottom three pipes back in, get your metal frame, put your metal frame back on top, tighten them two up, make sure your pipes are on properly. And when you're putting them on, you don't need to squeeze the tabs in, so you just push them on and they'll go click, so you know they're all on. If you don't hear the click, don't worry about it. Just give it a very light tug, and I mean like very, very light. You don't want to put too much pressure on it where you break the connectors. So just tug it very lightly, and if it's come back off, just push it back in again and you're good to go. Once you've got the metal cage on, after that, you get the metal cage on, tighten them 2 bolts up. Once they're done, you put these 2 pipes in. Now, the filter down there is bone dry at this point, so the car will not start. And if it does start, it's only going to run for a few seconds just to get what it's got out of the lines into the engine. The filter is bone dry and we need to prime it. Now, unlike Fords, where you've got to spend ages priming them, or you get lucky sometimes if you fill them up with diesel and do it that way, these are very straightforward. I think Nissan took the technicians in mind when they done this part. Not the rest of the car, just this filter here. So, what you're going to do is you're going to connect these 2 pipes up. You've got everything closed up. You've got a little primer bulb. What you do with this bulb is you just squeeze it in like that. And as you can see, our one's quite soft. So we're doing this one together. And it is literally, just keep doing it. And if I be quiet, you might hear it. So what that's doing is that's actually pulling the fuel into the filter and it's priming it. So you just keep going, and it's going to be a point where that's going to get, as you can see, I can push that down as much as I want right now. But it's going to start to get a bit hard, and when it gets hard, see now it's getting hard, I'm not able to push it as much. You might not be able to feel it, because obviously you're on the camera, well you won't be able to feel it, but, sorry, you won't be able to see it, but I can definitely feel it. Now that has gone really hard. So I'm just going to try and do some more until I can't do it at all. And that has gone really hard for me now. So I've got it all tightened up. What you can do is fire the car up and check for any leaks. So what I'm going to quickly do is I can do it from standing from outside of the car because I'm right next to it here. I'm just going to fire the car up and you'll hear the noise of the engine just to prove that I am actually firing it up. As you can see there, the engine started up and we've got no leaks. So as you can see there, I've just cut the engine back out. As you can see, we had no leaks and the car did fire up. This car has got a starting issue with it, something else, that's why it didn't fire up straight away. But as you can see, we primed the pump, changed the pump, and it's good to go. So if you guys get stuck, that's how you do it. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.